Does PTIX have what it takes to recoup all the way upwards of the $6 to $7 range once again? Or is this a ticker which is past its prime and you should be cutting your losses from and walking away from? What's up, trading friends? Today, we're going to be discussing PTIX under 3 different lenses. The why, the what, the where, the why. We're going to be discussing the catalyst that this ticker is running on, considering it is up approximately 100% on the day. The what, we're going to be doing a stock analysis. The where, I'm going to be telling you guys where to get in, where to get out. So, without further ado, hit the thumbs up button and now, let's get cooking. So, when it comes to PTIX and really any penny stock that is up a tremendous amount, the first thing we want to do is going to be analyzing this move, right? And understanding, hey, why is it up to begin with, right? So then we can go ahead and anticipate the longevity of this move over a multi-day period, whether or not it's going to manage to hold on to these gains, or is it just a momentary pop and it's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. So let's get cooking. Now, in the case of PTIX, they actually got some massive news. They got some really good news. The news is that the company came out and announced that they have gone ahead and they have received let's go over here. So it says Protogenic Therapeutics advances P2 11.4 into multi-dose phase 1 trial, positioning for phase 2 in stress and mood disorder. So very, this is a very, very good catalyst. So right away, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna put the catalyst as good, right? Now, next we want to talk about is gonna be we're gonna be talking about the stock analysis, right? Now you guys may be like, Sam, that was the most surface level catalyst analysis I've ever seen. This is why. Let me explain to you. All right. First of all, I've done this for a very long time, okay? So I can just see when a catalyst really creates excitement in people or not. And why does that matter? If a catalyst creates excitement in people, right? Why does it matter so much more? Why does it matter so much more that a catalyst is actually intriguing and exciting versus if it's actually beneficial? Mind you, a catalyst can be both. But you would rather want a catalyst that is exciting than a catalyst that is actually beneficial to the company. What do I mean by that? Let's say we get a company that comes out with earnings and the company is now shown a 30% growth year over year. And they're also saying that, hey, our forecast is showing that next year we're going to be growing by 30% as well. Well, that's really good, right? That's freaking amazing. Now, how much would the stock go up? 100%, 200%? Okay, fair, right? I mean, that sounds crazy. 100, 200% for 30% annual increase on revenue. Yes, but earnings hype and, cause the stock to go up. We're talking about penny stock here, right? Very volatile. On the other hand, you have a company, penny stock. Oh, we're partnering up with NVIDIA. What? Oh, NVIDIA is now using our product. Excuse me? What? Get ready for that ticker to be up 300%, 400%, 500%. You need to understand, stocks go up because people press sell, stocks come down because stocks go up because people press buy, stocks go down because people press sell. You need to understand what makes people press buy, what makes people press sell, what emotions. All I had to do was read this, multi-dose phase 1 trial, position for phase 2, to know, okay, this is an exciting catalyst. This is an exciting catalyst. So that's why the catalyst is good, right? So sometimes I think people forget that, there's a great saying, right? There's a great story about Picasso, right? And, I don't mean to say I'm fucking Picasso of trading or anything, but I've been doing this for a very long time, guys. I've been trading for 8 years. And when I say I've been trading for 8 years, I understand that some people want to say, I've been trading for 20 years. I have lived, breathed, and ate trading for the last 8 years. The first 3 years, it was on and off, and I was unprofitable. The last 5 years that I've been profitable, I wake up, I trade. Then I have a YouTube channel where I go over and I analyze stocks. Then at night before bed, I'm looking at stocks for the community, for the day after. Then in the morning, I'm trading it. Every day, I'm telling you guys right now, the time, my chart time, right? My time on the charts is probably equivalent of an amateur trader who's in and out for, I want to say, freaking 15 to 20 years. And that's what really matters, right? It's how much chart time do you have? Because how many people, 20 years ago, they placed their first trade, lost some money, then 2 years later they came back, they traded for a year in and out, then they left, they came back 5 years later, in and out, and then they came back 10 years later, the market's hot right now, they came back. And they want to tell me that they've been trading for 20 years. So going back to what I was saying, right? There's a great story about Pablo Picasso, right? Where he's drawing this little kid a drawing. A kid asks him, hey, can you paint me a picture? He draws this little kid a picture. And then the mom says, oh my God, can I keep it? And Picasso says, Yeah, that'll cost you $20,000. And then she says, it took you like 10 minutes. It took you 10 minutes to draw this picture. What do you mean it would cost me $20,000? And you know what Picasso says? Picasso says it costs you $20,000 not because of the fact that it took me 10 minutes to make it. It costs you $20,000 because it took me 50 years to be able to do this in 10 minutes. So if I have the ability to look at a catalyst and go, good catalyst, and move on, I don't want you guys to go there and go, oh, well, he didn't even do analysis on that catalyst. What are you talking about? What do you know? Right? I mean, that's all. All right? Good. Now that we've spent 5 minutes on the catalyst, we can move on to the stock analysis. All right? Now, but I think that was an important point for me to clarify, right? Because again, I understand that, a lot of people have watched me for a while, so they understand my style, and a lot of people, this is going to be the first video they see from me, right? So it's important for me to clarify my trading style and my presentation style as well, right? Where I don't need to explain everything and go, oh, yeah, well, this was this in every single video, right? Now, let's talk about stock analysis. So when I say stock analysis and company analysis are two different things. And this is the number one thing that a lot of traders get kind of shaken up about, right? They start doing company analysis and they forget about the stock. We are stock traders, not company investors. Okay? If you're an investor in PTIX, congratulations. Click away. Does it say top investor Sam or top trader Sam? Top trader Sam. Okay, good. Now that we've cleared the air, what is different about doing stock analysis versus company analysis, Sam? Company analysis is P/E ratio. Company analysis is, percentage of growth annually, the industry that it serves, the amount of products it can sell, their growth margins, their chain of production, right? Their logistics and everything out of the company, and kind of figuring out, hey, is this company going to be a thing in like 5-10 years or not? Stock analysis is going, hey, what is the float? How volatile is this ticker? Do institutional investors really rock with this company? Is this company going to do an offering or some form of dilution, whether it's right now or an offering that they're going to come out with? What does the short interest look like? Like, what are the shorts doing when it comes to this ticker? That's it. So, with that said, let's start our stock analysis. So the first thing I said was anticipating volatility. Very volatile. Market cap of 3.7 million. Sub $5 million market cap. Extremely volatile. Extremely volatile. Free float of 700K shares. I mean, dude, I wish that there was something above amazing that I could put this volatility on, okay? Now, volatility is a double-edged sword because just as fast as things go up, just as fast they can come down, right? So do remember that. Now, we talk about dilution. How do we anticipate dilution? What's dilution? Dilution is when the company goes ahead and messes with the supply of the stock to raise funds, okay? Good. So let's talk about dilution. So when it comes to dilution, the first thing we want to look at is going to be, does the company have financial motivations to dilute? How much cash do they have? The company right now has 6 months of cash. They got 2.3 million in the bank. They're burning a mil every single 3 months, leaving them with about 2 quarters. Okay? 6 months. So their cash, they're broke. All right? They don't got that much money. All right? Now, the next thing we want to look at is going to be their previous history of dilution. Historically, the company's diluted a lot, right? When we go over here, right, we see historically the company's been very dilutive. However, right now, they don't really have that much to dilute because their overhead supply is limited, as you guys can see. So, it's likely that they're going to dilute, and they're diluting right now, but not at a super duper predatory way, right? Where they're just pumping shares and pumping shares, just because their overhead supply is really not that much. But historically, they've diluted a lot. So actually, we're going to put this as bad. And right now, they have cash needs, so we're going to put it as bad, okay? Now, institutional ownership, seen at 7.9%. I'm going to go over here. Put this as good. Nope. But this is, we're going to put it as okay. All right, we're going to put it as okay. 7.9%, right? Remember, this is all relative, right? Like, we've seen companies with 50% freaking, like, institutional ownership, right? So that's why it's okay, and it's not good, right? Sometimes people are like, well, 10% ownership is really good, Sam. That means the hedge funds really like the company. Do they? Do they though? Does that really mean that though? Because I've seen institutions have 70% ownership in given companies. So clearly not enough. Now the short interest. We're gonna go to Ortex. Pull up our buddy PTIX. Short interest. Woo! The past day, it's up 585%. Now that's not good. That is not good, my friends. That is not good, okay? Anyone that tells you short interest going up is good, they're dumb. Why? Because shorts add to their position when they think a stock is expensive. Shorts close their position when they think a stock is near its bottom and it's cheap. So you and I need to go, uh-oh, they're doubling down. Not a good look. Short interest, terrible. Now let's talk about the charts. Where does this ticker going? So first things first, it's a very, very volatile ticker. Remember, sub 5 mil market cap. So it can really rip up all the way upwards of this $5 levels again. I can't see it testing $5 again. But unfortunately, guys, I don't see it getting above 5. I don't see it getting above 5. Now, you know, again, I'm very conservative, okay? So it's possible that it does get above 5. But if I were to have a position, I'll probably close my position near 5. That's what I would do. If I had a position, mind you, I don't have a position right now, right? We already traded it. We traded this candle to the upside. We made some money on it. Amazing, amazing. And I think we sold something at like 5.2, something like that. Let's go over here. Let's see what the crew did. Also, if you guys want to trade alongside me every single day, get access to my day trade alerts, my swing alerts, my option alerts, everything like that. Check out the Discord, okay? Right now, I added 10 more spots to the 50% sale, which we had ongoing. And we give you guys, listen, you're right to be skeptical. I get it, right? Skeptical to join a Discord, trade alerts. Oh, this guy's trying to give me alerts. This guy's trying to teach me lessons, Woozy. I get it. That's why we offer a 2 weeks free trial. 2 weeks free trial and it's 30 days money back guarantee. Previously, it used to be a 7-day free trial. We're adding another week. 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Give it a shot. See if you make money. If you make money, come back for more. If you don't make money, pack your bags and leave. My man says, hi Sam, thank you for our work. All the community. My 7-day free trial finish was great. I thank you for the membership. 7 G's in 7 days. Do you think it's coming back? I think it's coming back. We've been crushing them out. That's why we have over 400 members coming back month after month. And that's it, okay? That's why, there we go. PTIX, my man brought in 2K. Jumped it at, it says 4.8525 in the green, thanks to Sam's team. And over here, thanks Sam, Top Trade Academy is the best. I appreciate you, Tempo Trader. Bang, bang. This is yesterday. I packed this morning that helped me $346. We've been crushing it, man. We've been crushing it. So give it a shot, guys. The link is in the comment section and description. On Friday, 6x for when I join the score. My goal was 1 to in less than a month. This Discord is by far the best. For outstanding players, thank you. The ultimate thing was the Top Trade Academy. Joining this Discord has been life changing. Thank you. We've been crushing it. We've been absolutely crushing it. You know, so, you know, you got to understand, right? There's a reason why we offer a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. It's because we know you're going to join and you're going to fall in love. You're not going to want to leave. Like, I understand that, you know? That's it, all right? So give it a shot, guys. See if you make money. If you make money, come back for more. If you don't make money, pack your bags and leave and never come back again. That's what I would do, all right? Common sense, you call it that. You could call it that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Happy listening trading. I wish you guys the best of luck, man. Again, remember, I'm a very, very conservative trader. So if I tell you guys it's testing 5, shit, it could go to freaking 6. It could go to 8. It could go to 2, right? Remember that, right? But for me, right, where do I see it testing the peak would be 425. Right, I see it testing 425 with certainty. And then test of 5 is going to be a little bit of a stretch, but I don't see it breaking above 5, personally. All right. Anyways, thank you for watching. Happy listening trading. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.